Hey fam, I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. Please make sure you subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Winners for my readings have now been posted to Instagram and in YouTube comments. Make sure you check that out if you would like to be considered for a free reading. And yes, make sure you subscribe. Leave me a comment below your video and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. I'll also be doing separate reading giveaways and additional daily, weekly readings all month long on Instagram. Make sure you check me out there, Urban Soul Guru. All of the information is in the box below. Now let's check out this and see what's in store. Hey Capricorn, this reading is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. For this, we're going to take a look at your general overview first, then we'll take a look at love. I will have timestamps down below. Capricorn, EST. Capricorn, general overview. 18. Oh, there's really good energy coming in for you, Capricorn. All is at peace and all is well. That's what I just channeled. All is at peace, all is well. If you were going through separations with somebody and you chose not to reconcile, I see you moving forward with a lot of faith and a lot of enthusiasm with new love. This is just a general reading, but this is what's coming through. I'm also feeling for those of you who had to cut ties with business partners, you had to move on from something. For some of you, you actually closed the door on a business. It's time to launch something new. I'm feeling a lot of enthusiasm. I'm feeling a blessed and fated new partner coming in to help you launch something new too. This could be in love, but I think for most of you, there's a fated new partner in business for sure. A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of joy. Okay, so let's get a look at this. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Capricorn, general overview. General overview. What have you been working on? Is this what's bringing you so much joy? Well, guess what? This is also going to bring you a lot of financial success. You just needed the right partner. Something was off in the past. You're aligning with someone or something. A better opportunity now. Okay? There's a lot of success. Fluid. I'm hearing fluid money. I was also picking up on that pretty hardcore for Aquarius too. So you'd be working with an Aquarius. Creative projects. Make space for them. But I'm hearing to prioritize them. Anything creative, you're going to want to prioritize in the month of August. Okay, everybody's getting this. Everybody's getting cleanse and detox in some form. Just get this done early in the month. July was an important month, but it was intense. There could be some residual energies. Okay, but this is how you come full circle with that peace. This is why everyone is at peace and as well, because you've let go of people and circumstances that no longer serve you. You move forward. I'm hearing you want to consider a physical detox over the month of August, or start preparing, start researching, so it's something you can do in the months ahead. But there's definitely cleansing and detoxing that needs to be done this month. You can get back to this so that you're in divine flow with this, divine flow with creative ideas and with money, but also with fated new people coming in. Someone new you're aligning with. Ooh, there's someone new you are aligning with in a big way. Yep. Change in direction. There's a new person coming in. You've had a forced ending. I'm feeling forced ending. So you may have forced an ending. You may have just abruptly said, you know what, I'm done. I told somebody I was going to work on something, but the reflection that came up in my eyes is just too much. It's too much. It's unhealthy. I'm not doing it anymore. And you step away. You do it peacefully. I still get peace with this. I get peace for sure. It just feels like something a little bit abrupt. Did you have to abruptly move? I'm telling you, this could be, you've had to abruptly move a business. Something didn't work, you closed the doors, and you knew, okay, I know my idea is right. This location was off. Start again. You feel enthusiastic starting again. You know you can build bigger and stronger this time around. This is so blessed. Just make sure you cleanse energy around you. Make sure you're fully detaching cords. Also some of that the emotional ties, okay? Whatever feels a little bit difficult in terms of leaving somebody in the past, having to walk away from a location that you have a genuine connection to. Allow yourself to feel all of that, to process all of that so that you can move forward. There's Aquarius energy coming through in your reading here too, Capricorn. You being Aquarius, working with an Aquarius, but there's Aquarian energy coming in. We have creative, clarified by assertiveness. This has to do with being grounded. This has to do with making time to be outside, but this is also music. Do you see? You see, they're both playing instruments here. There's a lot of music. There's a lot of creativity. I'm getting some sacral chakra work you might want to focus on, especially if you have any sort of creative blocks. I'm also getting solar plexus as well. As you strengthen the solar plexus, it's going to help strengthen and cleanse the sacral chakra. So focus on that for those of you who also do energy healing. Reach out to somebody if you don't know how to do that for yourself. Get that work done. But also be assertive, not aggressive, not passive aggressive. I don't see you being passive aggressive anyway, but try not to be too aggressive if someone becomes difficult on this front. You have had peace with walking away from somebody. And I do feel peace across the board in general. But at first, somebody has some resistance. If something isn't right, you walk away from it. You made the right decision. There's a lot of joy here for you. This is a really good month. I'm definitely seeing you taking some time off of work to be with your kids. For sure. That's going to be part of this cleanse and detox. You're cleansing and detoxing from work by allowing yourself to have a little bit more of a life. That came up for Gemini pretty hardcore too. Cleanse and detox, center of the reading clarified by go for it. You have big goals, big dreams, new doors to open, new doors to open. This is your first step though. Get this done early in the month and then go full bore with whatever this is, especially creative projects, new business partners, moving something forward. You don't have to wait. You've had to wait in July, but you don't have to wait anymore. But I still see you easing up with work a little bit. It might just be for weekends, but it feels like more long-term than that. It could be every weekend you're taking time out to be with your kids. Okay. Aquarius had a lot of water, so we're getting change in direction. Clarified by the ocean. You definitely have something to do here with an Aquarius. Okay. It does feel like Aquarius may be somebody stepping out of the picture. Or the Aquarius in your life is someone who's helping to facilitate some of the change. If you are relocating a business, there's water there. There's something about water. It's fluid money, but there's a connection to water. This came up so big for Aquarius, but this change in direction, surrender to this. This is so positive for you. This change in direction is why you need to cleanse and detox, but it's also what's going to help you cleanse and detox. Okay. You are moving forward to something that brings in more prosperity for sure, but there's more joy. I feel like you have more time to spend with your kids. So you're making more money while actually having more time to spend with your family, with children, connecting to your inner child for sure too. And feeling for those of you who have family, who have children, they don't have to be little kids. They could be grown. But it feels like you have more time. They also have more time to spend with you too over the month of this. Ground yourself. I'm telling you, I was getting ground yourself with this. Ground yourself. Some keep test you a little bit. Don't worry about it. It's not your energy. It's nothing that you've done. Just keep moving forward with this change, this water energy, this creative energy. But grounding yourself and being outside in Mother Earth is also going to cleanse and detox. Okay, very important message. Bottom of the deck here. Wow. Okay. All right. So who's the Aquarius in your life? I'm just saying. Relationships, energy work, get that cleanse and detox done. It will enhance and improve all relationships. This person, though, it feels like if a relationship got eclipsed out, somebody new and faded is coming in very quick, like before the end of the month, quick. Okay? So let's see how this all applies to love. Capricorn. Capricorn in love. Yes, team. Capricorn in love. Yes, team. For those of you who had the option to reconcile but chose not to, again, you're finding your peace. But your partner, that other person feels like they're coming into peace too. And this feels like you finally get a clean break, especially for those of you who've been in and out of each other's lives for quite some time. But I'm also going to tell you this. There are some reconciliations that you did entertain that are very, very good for you. Okay? Yeah, there are some reconciliations that are really good for you. Even if they were brief, just having conversations maybe with an ex brought more peace. It does feel like if you're moving forward to a new love or a new chapter with the current love. Okay, so let's get a little bit more clarity on this. I'm definitely seeing the word new. There's new energy, there's newness. Someone new who's come in that you have feelings for. There's someone new showing up saying that they have feelings for you. There's an expression of love. For those of you who are in committed relationships and you've been together for a very long time, it feels like you find a new way to show your love. If you are a big talker, you find something to do where you're physically able to show love in a different way. It's just different. There's a different way of communicating. Something you're doing around the house. It could be very simple. Your partner coming home and the place is already clean and they didn't expect that. I see you showing love in a different way that you wouldn't normally. It's really beautiful. It's reciprocated really well. Very flirtatious month. A very flirtatious month at the center of your reading. It's fun energy. For many of you, this energy comes through a new partner, okay? So keep an open mind. Healthy affirmations out there in the universe. This comes through after a separation for sure. So many of you chose not to reconcile. That's okay. As long as you have peace. As long as you have peace, move forward. If you don't have peace, that person circle back again briefly. But for the majority of you, it feels like you got your closure last month. For many of you, the closure was getting back together and healing. And now you're having this flirtatious, loving, beautiful month. You're loving each other in a more evolved way. And that's what the separation showed you how to do. Inspired you to do. It was a catalyst for better love, for you to staying together and moving forward. That's definitely true for some of you as well. But it does feel like the majority of you, if you've gone through a separation, you're pretty much at peace with it as you come into this. Yeah. Express your love. You have feelings clarified by that physical chemistry, intellectual chemistry, spiritual chemistry. This could very well be a very high-level soulmate for you. They're checking off a lot of boxes here. But it feels like someone comes in really quickly. This is business, but also in love. I'm getting this quick energy of somebody leaving and then someone new coming in for the end of August. Which doesn't mean you have to commit to anybody before the end of August. But it feels like if you're single, somebody pretty great is about to show up over the next couple of weeks. Center of your reading, we have flirt, clarify by retreat. Make sure you are traveling. If you had a separation and you did rekindle things with the partner, you guys need some time away to have fun. You need to have fun in a location that is not your home. You need to retreat from other people, distractions, work. Get away from the kids for a little bit. Even if it's just a couple of days, but you need to. It feels like you guys need to go away somewhere together, but it's fun. It's not a serious trip where you're going to be communicating all sorts of old problems and working through things. This feels fun. This feels lighthearted, but it heals. That joy and that playful energy you're able to bring to the table heals everything. It fully resolves. Yes, it fully resolves the issues that surfaced during July or issues that kept you guys separated in the past. You're not dealing with it anymore. Safe love. You have safe love here. Clarifying. Free yourself. Healthy love doesn't smother you. Healthy love, you don't need to run away from. This person, this new person, feels really compatible with you, allows you to have your freedom to travel, to do what you need to do for work, and they're safe and they're reliable and they are secure. This also feels like your energy. This feels like your energy showing up for a partner who's never really had a truly secure and stable love in their life before. A game changer for your partner. I was just channeling Scorpio. You'd be dating a Scorpio. You show up for Scorpio and they're just not used to having somebody so grounded and reliable in their life. Okay. It feels beautiful. This freedom energy comes more so, comes through not so much as breakup energy, but it's like love that is freeing, love that is safe. If you're in a committed relationship, it feels like you had some issues with someone potentially smothering you or having an issue with you being away. It feels like you resolve that. It feels like you're able to communicate with the partner. You, again, even for the current partner, you're able to show up with more stability. You're more grounded than you've been in the past. You recognize that you need to travel for work, but you can still show up and be a supportive and stable partner even when you're traveling. You cut back on the traveling for a little bit, but it does feel like your partner really appreciates this and there's a lot of healing, but it honestly feels fun. It does feel like a fun month ahead. There's way less baggage, way less drama. Okay, you have two cards crowning. Wow. Wow. Soulmate and reconciliation. I think many of you are just on a new journey with the partner who came back, right? I was getting soulmate through this because it's someone who's checking off all the boxes. Physical, emotional, spiritual chemistry. Does someone come back? It feels like there's love that has returned. but it's new. It is fresh. Travel together. The healing comes full circle. Maybe weighing on you if someone showed up and you didn't allow them back, or they didn't allow the relationship to move forward. If that's the case, I'm telling you, there's someone new coming in that's really fun for you. It may not get too serious over the month of August. This feels fun. This doesn't feel like a month of major commitments for you. It feels like fun, letting your guard down, being playful, having that freedom, traveling and flirting. Okay, that's what this month feels like for you, Capricorn. If, and this is going to apply to some of you, like a small percentage, getting like none of you. Some have come back last month. They weren't ready to take you back. You weren't ready to take them back, but they've been on your mind. You know that there are so, you know that love isn't done. See them coming through all the way this month. Okay, it's almost like you guys needed that extra push, that feeling of like, oh my God, did I just miss out on this last opportunity to get together? And all of a sudden, it's like you can express your love. You can be vulnerable. They can do this for you, and you come back together. Small percentage, but it's definitely there. You're deserving of love. This is all about self-love. Bottom of the deck. Your friends coming through to help you. Someone new coming back, coming through very soon, okay? On the heels of separation. On the heels of separation in business and in love, I'm definitely feeling a fated partner come through very quickly. Someone new is definitely showing up in this. Keep your mind open. Keep your heart open. Someone else will come back. But it feels like a small percentage. If someone was meant to come back, you would have had contact with them last month. Okay, it won't be random this month. It feels like there's a connection for reconciliations that come full circle on this. It feels like you guys did speak. You did communicate. There was that communication last month already. This was already on your mind. It wouldn't be like a shocking reconciliation in the month of August. That does feel really good for you, but it has to feel safe, okay? At the end of the day, you have to feel safe, and you still have to have your freedom. Your partner has to feel this. You have to feel this. If you do, you guys have a beautiful month ahead. All right, Capricorn. If you feel like you need more clarity, reach out to me for a private reading, for energy healing, which is what I specialize in. You know how to reach me. I'll be back mid-month with your mid-month love reading. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, light, gratitude. I'll see you back here soon.